thoughts going on the road and starting the SEC off on the right foot?
Yeah, it was one of those question mark games for our team coming into the season. Not picked very high. All these question marks about who we're going to be, what's our identity, and first SEC matchup, how are they going to perform? And came on the road to a team that I think has one of the top defenses in the country right now, held number 2 Clemson to minimal yards and minimal points, and we played really well. Again, I wish we would have put some more points on the board early and turned some of those field goals into touchdowns, but those guys up front played fantastic all day. We made the plays outside that we needed to make at the right time and put enough points on the board to win the game.
Trevor, is it nice to know that you guys have a field goal kicker and a defense that can work hand in hand, where if you don't get in the end zone, that defense can certainly help you protect whatever points you put on the board?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That defense is playing top-notch right now. They played that way week 1, and they play that way today, really shutting down an offense that's capable of doing a lot of things. And also Daniel, our kicker, has been spectacular to start the year. He's a guy that you can trust, that when you get around the 30-yard line and in, you're going to get 3 points on the board. So that is nice. That is nice. But again, we'd like to put points on the board when we get inside the red zone, especially touchdowns.
Trevor, what did that Trevor touchdown do for y'all in the game, considering how many field goals y'all got but not punching in since the second quarter?
It's big time. Big time. That's a big play, an explosive play. We need more of those, but that's a play that kind of sealed the game for us. Put it out of reach a little bit and made them have to start pushing the ball down the field and things like that, kind of get desperate. And so, again, give credit to those guys up front for making the hole, and then Travion, a young guy, true freshman, making a big-time play on the road at Auburn.
What y'all want to do this year? Did y'all consider this a must-win game?
Absolutely. I think every game is a must-win game, especially to start off league play against a really quality opponent. It's a must-win, so we're excited about it.
How much of a sense of frustration was it, though, when you were having to settle for field goals?
It is frustrating. We get down there and we have some opportunities to get the ball in the end zone, and we're inches from having a touchdown pass with Ricky, and that was out of bounds, and then missed a couple other ones, and then I think we were second and goal from the 2 and can't punch that in. And so that's just something that we can work on, and that's exciting. Scheme it up and get some other plays that we can mash it up in there. But we put enough points on the board to win this ball game, and again, great job to Daniel for being almost automatic. And we'd like to have those touchdowns.
Were you feeling comfortable when you got up to the 9 and 12-point lead because of the way the defense was playing?
I don't think you can ever feel comfortable, and I think we learned that early on in our first game. We were up by a couple touchdowns and let UCLA back in the game, and so we knew we had to keep our foot on the gas, and that's going to continue to be a focus of ours going throughout the season.
What can you say about the O-line? This is a couple games in a row now where after some sluggish starts, they've been able to figure it out. Young guys have been able to figure it out in games.
Yeah, those young guys, like I said from the beginning, they're playing like veterans. And a big shout-out to Avery Genesee and London and those guys for being the older guys and bringing those young guys along. But you look at a guy like Connor Lamphere and Eric McCoy and Colton Prater, a true freshman, that are playing top-notch ball on the road in the SEC and getting it done.
What do you think the adjustment? It looked like they were giving the defensive line was giving the offensive line fits early on. What adjustments did the offensive line make to kind of give you a little more time as the game progressed?
We started to just do a few different things schematically, and calling things to the lower technique and things like that that gave them better angles to block. I truly think they did a fantastic job all day long, protecting and making holes.
Trevor, can you talk a little bit about Josh Reynolds and the importance that he is to this offense?
Yeah, Josh is a guy that is capable of making the big play and the solid play every single time. It's a guy that you love having on the outside because he's fast, he's sharp, but he also can go up and catch the football for you. But that whole wide receiver tandem is special. Anytime you get the ball in one of those guys' hands, it's capability of a big play. And so that's really nice for me to have all 4 of those guys and even 5, 6 of those guys that are capable of getting that done at a high level.
Does confidence keep growing out for this team with every win and every week?
Absolutely. I think that goes without being said, that anytime you win ball games, and especially quality wins, you start to build confidence, you start to find your identity more. And our focus, and I said it last week and the week before, is getting 1 week better each week. And so, we want to play next week in Dallas Cowboys Stadium against Arkansas 1 week better than we did this week, and just continue to do that throughout the season. If we keep doing that, we're going to play some good football.
All right, I got to get another guy
Awesome.
here.
Thank you.